Do you want to know about best resin 3D printers? Yes, you are in the right place. We have tried to include in-depth information on resin 3D printers in our video, which will be enough to fulfill all of your needs. All of them are maintaining their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturer and real customer feedback. If you want to buy the best resin 3D printers, we think this list will be very worthy to you. Now, let's get started with the video. Number 1 is the Creality HALOT-ONE Plus. The Creality HALOT-ONE Plus is the flagship of the HALOT line of MSLA resin 3D printers, offering an impressive set of features while still coming in at a prosumer-friendly price of $399. Unlike other printers in this price range, the HALOT-ONE Plus includes Wi-Fi connectivity and a slicer app which allows users to quickly process models and prepare them for printing almost effortlessly. The large 7.9-inch mono LCD provides 4K resolution, 4320 x 2560, fast per layer cure times, 3 seconds per layer, and a solid dual linear rail Z-axis to allow for fast and accurate printing. The HALOT-ONE Plus also includes an integrated air filtration system which reduces the amount of odor when printing, a surprising addition not typically seen at this price point. Finally, the 5-inch LCD interface allows users to adjust settings mid-print, including exposure time, and also provides an accurate estimate of remaining time during a print. With a retail price of $399.99, the Creality HALOT-ONE Plus easily outperforms less expensive printers like the last-generation Creality LD2R resin printer as well as comparably priced printers like the Elegoo Mars 3. Hobbyists who are looking for the most performance for their dollars should consider the feature-rich HALOT-ONE Plus. Professionals interested in a more streamlined software interface and less concerned about price should consider a higher-end machine like the Prusa SL1S. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Phrozen Sonic Mini 8K. The Phrozen Sonic Mini 8K packs more resolution into its 7.1-inch LCD screen than any other resin printer on the market, delivering an astounding 7500 x 3240 pixels in 22 mm x y-axis resolution. It produces buttery smooth surfaces and excellent details with even ordinary resin. Fill it with frozen aqua gray 8K resin for extra crisp details in your model's hair, wrinkles, and creases. This printer is extremely stable with a wide metal base and twin rails to support the Z-axis. Its all-metal vat has easy pour corners and feet to prevent damage to the FVP sheet when it's removed from the machine. Frozen laser etched the build plate for an extra grippy surface that clings to models with ease. The $599.99 price tag makes this a great second printer for experienced miniature makers and jewelry designers who are ready for ultra-resolution. More budget-minded consumers looking for a high-resolution printer should look to the Phrozen Sonic Mini 4K, which still beats most printers on the market with its 35 mm XY resolution for $349. 3rd position is held by ANYCUBIC Photon M3. The ANYCUBIC Photon M3 is the best all-around resin 3D printer we've reviewed. It produces crisp details with 4K plus quality that rivals more expensive machines and has a wide build plate allowing it to make larger models than competitors in its class. The etched build plate works really well at holding models tight during printing, but also allows for easy removal when they are done. The metal vat has a convenient pour spout, and ANYCUBIC includes a screen protector for the LED light source to prevent accidental drips from ruining your printer. Retailing for $299, the ANYCUBIC Photon M3 is a reasonable purchase for a beginner or an advanced maker wanting to add to their fleet. Next at number 4 we have Elegoo Jupiter. It's only available for pre-order right now. But when it's available, Elegoo Jupiter printer will offer a combination of great quality and a huge build volume. And, despite its $1,300 price, the Jupiter is actually a great deal for its size, given that competitors cost closer to $1,000. Where the $499 Saturn provides a 192 x 120 x 200 volume, the Jupiter provides a ton more, going all the way to 277.8 x 156.3 x 300 And the print quality is pretty good as we found when outputting a detailed model of the Notre Dame Cathedral. We also love the Jupiter's sturdy, all-metal chassis, which makes it feel like a premium product worthy of its premium price. We found the touchscreen interface easy to navigate and the leveling process relatively painless. The number 5 position is held by Elegoo Saturn. Combining the ease of use of the Elegoo Mars 2 Pro and the larger build volume of printers like the ANYCUBIC Photon Mono X, the Elegoo Saturn is capable of printing large parts quickly just as easily as printing lots of small parts simultaneously. That 5 mm XY resolution is on the lower side for most resin 3D printers, but the Saturn is still able to make smooth parts that require minimal post-processing. Just like its smaller sibling the Mars 2 Pro, the Saturn uses a spring-loaded, self-leveling platform that makes calibration a breeze, something to be grateful for when you have such a large build volume. Replacing the FVP film on the VAT is similarly easy, and the entire printing experience is designed to be as frictionless as possible thanks to the native integration with the Chitabox app. The Saturn has a build volume of 280.46 cubic inches, a dramatic increase from the 100.81 cubic inch build volume of the smaller Elegoo Mars 2 Pro. If you're looking for a resin printer that offers a large build volume, but you don't want to compromise with a lower quality print, the Saturn is an ideal solution. Originally very difficult to find in stock at release, Elegoo has since caught up with demand and the $499 Saturn is readily available at Amazon and on the Elegoo site. The number 6 position is dominated by Elegoo Mars 3. If you're looking for a reliable 3D printer to start your journey with resin printing, the Elegoo Mars 3 is a great place to start. The printer has outstanding 4K resolution for beautifully detailed models and a simple leveling system to get that first layer to stick perfectly. Beginners should factor the high price of resin when considering their first printer, and the Elegoo Mars 3 only needs 350 ml to fill its vat. The build volume is average for its class, with plenty of room for gaming miniatures and models. The Elegoo Mars 3 comes with a free year subscription to Chitabox Pro, a leading paid slicer, for a premium experience. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Prusa SL1's 3D printer and C1's curing station. I'll start by saying that the SL1/C1's is expensive, likely too expensive for a hobbyist. However, if you're a small business owner, it may be worth picking up. As a system, the SL1's is fantastic. From the start of the print through to the curing of the finished model, the Prusa SL1's works flawlessly. The internet connection is beneficial if you want to create a print farm too. You can use multiple SL1's printers in tandem to make a little mini factory using Prusa Connect. What sets the SL1's apart from other resin printers is the speed. It's what the S stands for, and with the monochrome screen and tilting vat mechanism, the SL1's is faster than most MSLA printers out there. Special mention has to go to the C1's, the curing station that comes in the bundle, as it is an almost perfect piece of design. Not only can it cure your print using UV, but it can also wash and dry it. If you want to get the most out of your resin printing, a good curing station is essential. The Prusa SL1's looks excellent and has some unique features that make it stand out from the crowd. The resin detection is excellent. It tells you how much resin is in the vat and whether you have enough for the print you are trying to make, and the filter system gets rid of all those smells and potential particles that come from resin printing. The price is still far too high for the average user, but if you are looking to make 3D printing your job, the Prusa SL1's and C1's combo is a great choice. The number 8 position is held by ANYCUBIC Photon Mono 4K. When I first decided to try resin printing, the ANYCUBIC Photon was the printer I picked, and I wasn't disappointed. A few years later, the new low-cost model is the Photon Mono 4K, and as you can tell, it has a monochrome 4K screen for high detail and low print times. The print quality on the Photon Mono 4K is terrific, and, more importantly, it is consistently amazing. In the time I have been using the Photon Mono, the previous version of this, I have had just 3 failed prints, out of more than 100, and those were user error. Once you have the build plate level, and if you don't move the printer, the Photon will print almost perfect prints continuously. My biggest complaint about the Photon is my biggest complaint of 3D printers everywhere. It seems like all of the big printer companies got together and decided that putting small resistive touchscreens with poor viewing angles on the front of their products was a good idea. It isn't, by the way. It's a terrible idea and needs to go away as soon as possible. Prusa figured this one out, and so has Creality, waiting for the rest to catch up. Next at number 9 we have Creality official HALOT-ONE. Creality self-developed optical system of new generation compared with the directional matrix light source. HALOT-ONE adopts has the absolute advantages of 20% higher precision, 30% higher uniformity and 99% higher saturation, which perfectly solves the problems such as uneven light curing, overexposure as well as corrugated layer on the printed models. HALOT-ONE is equipped self-developed mainboard of new generation, boasts a main control chip equipped with the ARM Cortex-A53 64-bit processor to embrace a strong computing capability and data processing capability, realize leapfrog upgrade and greatly reduce the power consumption. HALOT-ONE 3D printer is equipped with 5.0 monochrome 2K LCD whose resolution is up to 1620x2560. Printing status, functions and parameter setting are clearly displayed. New friendly UI interface, easy to use and learn. Creality specially designs the dual cooling systems for quick heat release. Activated carbon air filtration system can effectively reduce the odor emission. We are the only official Creality 3D store. We provide a 1-year limited and lifetime technical assistance. More than 20 engineers provide professional customer service. Professional customer service has always been a cornerstone of our company philosophy. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Phrozen Sonic Mega 8K. Sometimes size does matter. The Sonic Mega 8K by Phrozen has a truly monstrous print area, one of the biggest on an MSLA printer I've seen. It's around 5 times the area of the average resin printer and can print objects up to 400 mm high. That's taller than most standard FDM printers. The size will allow you to print some awe-inspiring models in one piece, including cosplay items, but that's not the best thing about the size. Having a massive build plate on a resin printer allows you to print multiple models at the same time without increasing the amount of time it takes to print them. For a small business looking to manufacture on a medium scale, something like the Sonic Mega 8K is perfect as it allows you to bulk print quickly and with stunning detail. Or for prop makers, large-scale staffs and swords are easier than ever. While the price is high, it isn't so high that you could invest in one or two to start your business empire. Be warned though, the Sonic Mega 8K absolutely gulps down resin. Be afraid for your wallet. That's all for today. All the product links in the description down below. We are trying to review products according to the needs of our subscriber. If you want to know briefly about any product, then please leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button for the upcoming video notification.